Welcome back. This is Brian Stillman with BeTerrific. We're at NAB New York 2019, New York City at the Jacob Javits Convention Center. I'm here with Dave McRitchie from Inovativ. They make carts. They make cool carts. And we were just talking, we were saying some people think carts aren't sexy. I'm here to tell you that's a lie. Custom carts on a set are super sexy. They're super cool. Tell me a little bit about some of your products.
Yeah, for sure. So, our company was started about 2013, and it was started by Pat Blewett, who worked on set. And Pat realized there was no product made for the industry, so got together with a friend and became a manufacturer, made one, became so popular on set that turned into a manufacturing business. And now we're a full manufacturer in California. We've got about 25 people working for us, and we're cranking them out.
I mean, when we say carts, we're not talking about just like weird little push carts. These are fully customizable, movable workstations, all sorts of different setups. You can have monitors, you can have flat surfaces to put stuff on, you can have all sorts of rigs, all sorts of things. Talk about some of the products that you have coming out now.
Sure. So, of course, I do like to get away from that word cart because it does make you think about a food trolley or something like that, or what you'd see at the grocery store, and it couldn't be further from that. Our philosophy is really, we think about being 10x, 10 times better. If we can't build a product that's 10 times better than an existing one, we shouldn't be doing it. So it's really a mobile workstation, and everything is built around your workflow. So it's workflow. How are we going to improve that? Because nobody loves their generic cart. No, it's just there, right?
Right.
People love their Inovativ because it really aids in their workflow. It makes life easier for you everywhere. Everything's where it's supposed to be. So new products, we've had our existing kind of traditional style of cart with 4 wheels sort of thing has been around since 2013. We brought out a 3-wheeled version this year. We've introduced a product called Axis. Axis is based on a very familiar grip stand. So grip stand is something that's in every studio, and we can put our wheels onto the bottom. There's no one with better wheels than we've got. Brakes actually work and all these things, sealed bearings. And then also what's really cool about this is it's a very modular system. So yes, we're introducing it in 5 different kits, so it could be for specialty camera operators, DITs, stills photographers, all kinds of things. You can buy the kit with the stand, the wheels, work surfaces, monitor mounts. But if you also want to step into Inovativ and use your existing stands, we're doing it that way as well. It's a quick release mount that's a really no-look sort of like a V-lock almost. You don't need to see it to slot it in, locks firmly in place, and it just allows someone to build into our system as their budget comes, and as their business evolves, they can add more things.
What are some of the features that can be added to it, though? What are some of the accessories and elements?
So, with like all of our products, one of the big selling features, one of the main reasons you would want to be into Inovativ is our whole, what we would describe as our ecosystem of accessories. So if you are a camera operator, for example, you would have interest in camera mounts, tripod holders, potentially C-stand holders. Of course, everybody needs a cup holder, so we have those as well. If you are a DIT, you're going to be much more interested in monitor mounting systems, baby pin systems, things like that. And of course, you can just build out your cart anyway. So as with the previous models and with these new Axis, you can add drawers, shelves, monitor mounts, dual monitor mounts. It actually comes with a sandbag and 25-pound bag and a holder. It's ready to go. We're not asking someone in New York to go out and find some sand to fill it. We know that upsets people, so it's coming ready to use right out the box.
So how much does the base system for that cost?
Sure. So, the base system, if you buy the entire kit, the kits start at $2,200 and they go up to $3,600. But you can get in, the most popular accessory, for example, is going to be like the Work Surface Pro, that you can get into that for around $700 and just add it to your existing stand.
Sure.
So it's a much easier system to step into rather than have to bite that big nut at the start. Because we recognize that not everybody sees their mobile workstation as a primary piece of equipment.
Right.
We'd like them to, and that's our goal, is to try and make everybody see how the workflow helps you, and you should be able to recognize this product as being as important as all your other pieces, but we also understand that needs are what they are, and this gives you an easier entry into a system.
What's the key to developing the workstations and the carts? What are you guys doing in terms of pulling feedback from people, in terms of talking to the industry?
Well, that's incredibly important, and I'm really glad you brought that up, actually. So we are constantly in contact with people in the field. We do have units out with people that are testing them and using them, but also remember that the product is born from users in the field. So an example would be our new release, our product. Go to Inovativ.com today and see the Deploy cart. It's brand new, just went on the site around midnight, I guess. And that cart, for example, was designed by a guy called Matt Conrad, who is a DIT in the field. And so he's been in the industry for a long time. He's designed it along with the input from other people in the field, and what we do with that design, for example, is perfect it into a better manufacturing process, and also bring it again into our ecosystem so it works with the same monitor mounts, all of the same baby pin systems, two-stage risers, whatever you need to go on it, the same accessories that work with all of our carts. It's a complete family.
Have you ever gotten a request for an accessory from just general people we've talked to that just made you scratch your head and say, well, never saw that one coming, but okay, not sure we can even do that, but well, you're good to know.
Often, of course, when you do come to the industry and you ask 50 people what their perfect cart is, you get pretty much 50 different answers.
Right.
So that does happen a lot. The newer products for us that we're, with the Deploy cart, it's a rack mount vertical style cart. Yeah. It's our first kind of foray into this style. It's got 16 rack units available, space on it. It's the standard 19-inch rack mount, etc. Right. And so it's brought us into a new area for us, which is with soundies. We've never really worked in the audio market before.
Right.
And so, for example, that has brought us new requests like boom pole holders and really high poles to be able to put antennas up and things like that. So it's we constantly have feedback from people suggesting different ways of doing things or new ideas, and quite often they turn into products. So
a friend of mine is a sound designer working at a very high level, and he carries with him a small axe. He just leaves it sitting on the sound table. I don't know if it's meant as a message.
So an axe holder?
I guess
that's
so.
What we need.
I guess so. I don't know if he's watching this. He knows who he is, and I'm not going to go too deep to reveal it, but we're working on it for you, buddy.
Maybe it needs to be in a glass case.
Perhaps.
Break glass
in case of emergency. Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, and so do you have these out on display at NAB? I know these are sort of large units to carry
They are.
around.
So we actually do have the Deploy cart here. It's at the Flanders Scientific booth. They do the monitors, and they're in the North Hall right at the front door. Can't miss them. So that's there. We ourselves are not at this show this year. We're considering it for future years. That's why I'm actually here.
Cool.
So,
great. Yep. Well, thank you for stopping by the booth. We appreciate it. It's nice meeting you.
No problem.
And remember, carts are sexy, no matter what anybody tells you. They're super cool. We're going to have more coverage for you throughout NAB 2019 here in New York. We're at New York City and Jacob Javits Convention Center. Stick around. Be terrific. BeTerrific.com.